What up, everybody? I'm Excellente from Cameroon, and you're watching Runz on E-Xtra. Don't touch it. Onewula. I didn't leave Cameroon because I still frequent Cameroon lots of times, but Achievers Music gave me a contract in my country and they brought me down to Nigeria, you know, so it's basically because of business. But I still have that presence in French Africa, you understand? So we're just building the brand now in Nigeria. So I'm still there. I don't leave. I did it. Well, I just dropped my first official single under Achievers, Jala. And so far it's getting massive response from Nigeria, because like when I came down to Nigeria I was a little bit scared, because like I was like, okay, I'm a French artist and I don't want to sing a lot in English. I want to maintain what I was doing in Cameroon. So my label was like, okay, see, just go ahead, do what you want to do, you understand? So I dropped Jala and the reaction was very, very positive. Like now everybody's like, Jala, hey, Jala. So it's going on well. The song came as a freestyle. I didn't plan it, because like there was one lady in the house, I was just like, baby, you know I'm a bad boy, right? She said, I know. I said, but you know, I know you're a good girl. She said, yes, I know. I said, I'm a bad boy, and from there, our home producer was in the house just playing on some beats. So I was just like, man, let me try something on this beat. I'll just enter Yezama Brukutu, Yezama Fru, and it just came out, you know, the lyrics just started flowing. And what I was saying in the song, like, Fami, Olepe, Ibamalo, I'm just complaining, you know, like, everybody don't scatter, everybody don't spoil, you know, I'm a bad boy too, and she knows, you understand? So it just came more like a freestyle. And when we gave the video to the director, that's Paul Gambit, it was like, okay, Excellente, can you please interpret for me what you're saying, because it's in French. So I gave him okay, this is what I'm trying to say. And at the end of the day, he really came out with a very wonderful video, because it interpreted the video, it interpreted the song, what I'm trying to put across. You understand? Because like the bad boy image was really there, and the good girl image was there, even though I faced one or two challenges with the video. You understand? Because like my minister was threatening to ban it because of the concept and other things, but so far the video came out well and the acceptance is on point. Since I dropped Jala, the acceptance has been very positive, you know, because like it's totally different from what the Nigerians are used to. And with the success of Jala right now, I'm getting lots of collabs already from lots of Nigerian artists. Eminik just featured me on his single Body. Sexy body, money can move your body. The rotation is already out. Mr. 2K will be dropping his new video very soon. I'm on it, and Enyanya just featured me on something too. You understand? So like the response is very, very positive, and I'm grateful to God. But last year was more about introduction in the industry and like trying to understand what the Nigerian music industry is all about. Because like coming from a totally different industry into another industry, you need some time to settle down and understand the way the industry is. So like last year to me was basically understanding what Nigerians like and what they can listen to. That's why like after everything I then, okay, let me then do Jala. You understand? Because I believe I have knowledge on the industry already. So last year was all about learning about Nigeria. So lots of singles are still coming out. Ella is dropping very soon. Plenty things, man. So I don't learn, I don't rap. My relationship with my label mate Solid Star, I can just say it's like brother to brother relationship. You understand? Because like when I came into Nigeria, he carried me around. I followed him actually for a year to understand how things go around here. You know, he's a popular name in Nigeria already. So it's more about, Solid Star really showed me lots of things in Nigeria. He's like a brother to me. We talk a lot, we play a lot, you know, we have moments whereby we can just say, let's just go and flex, you understand? So he's my paddy. Well, what my fans should expect me 2014, like I'll be dropping lots of singles very soon. I'll be dropping a brand new single and a brand new video in a couple of months, like 2 months from now. And they should expect lots of collabos, because I already have collabos on ground. Some of the videos will be coming out. So this year is basically about more music from Excellente and plenty things different. In short, make with this. Well, yes, about the structure, Nigeria has a good structure, you know, because like when I was in Cameroon, I had a team, but very few artists have teams in Cameroon. Most of them is like, okay, one man mopo, like they say in Nigeria. You understand? But down here, it's like with Achievers, I have a publicist, I have a manager, I have a PA. So like the structure here, it's really on point. You understand? And if I'm to change anything in Nigeria, man, there are so many artists on TV who are not supposed to be on TV. In Nigeria, you know, the industry is saturated with the same thing. You understand? So it's irritating sometimes when I watch TV, because like if you see Whiskey is going to do Komole today, you find like 1,000 boys doing komole, shooting videos and placing it on TV, and the whole place is just, you understand? So to me, if I'm to change, I'll bring in more strict rules, you understand? If you don't have what it takes, I won't put you on air. I've worked with most Nigerian artists already. I've worked with Nyanya, I've worked with Nigezie, I've worked with so many of them. But right now, I really want to look outside Nigeria, you understand? Because like the collabos are coming. But I want to work with lots of guys outside Nigeria. I want to work with Cabo Snoop. I want to work with, you guys don't know him, DB Dovo. I want to work with Mokobe. You understand? Those are other international African acts that I really want to work with. You understand? Because like right now, I can say to an extent I've gotten the collabos I want to get in Nigeria already. But in Nigeria, I've worked with Solid Star, my label mate. We did Jala together. So aside from him, basically right now, I want to work with lots of guys outside. Well, myself in the next 5 years, man, it's in God's hands. You understand? Because like when I was in Cameroon, I didn't know a label from Nigeria will offer me a deal to come down. So I just want to live in God's hands. I just do my best every day, and I leave the rest to God. In the next 5 years, I can be president of this great nation. Anything is possible. You know, in the next 5 years, man, person if you don't go, it's in God's hands, man. If you want to get across to me, Excellente, you can get me on Twitter at XXCELLENT. That's at Excellente. On Instagram, you can follow me on at Excellente. And that's basically it. If you want to get to my record label, just go to www.achieversng.com. You understand? Merci beaucoup. Onoula. Be blessed on the mix. Ok, bonsoir, je m'appelle Excellente and keep watching Runz on E-Xtra. Ne touche pas parce que j'ai dit comme ça. On est où là? She's a good girl.